What's up, YouTube? I just recently hit Challenger with a 75% win rate using 0% crit Yasuo. And Yasuo's passive is doubling his crit, and his entire kit is kind of built around that. So you guys might be wondering how I could even climb using such an off-meta build. So I'll try to briefly explain the runes and build and all the strengths of this setup in this video. And before we start, I just want to clarify something. I don't actually have a 75% win rate overall on my account. It was just clickbait, but it's not completely clickbait because after I started to go this build in Master the Challenger Elo, I've won 75% of my games, and I've only been running this build. If you go to my account here, you'll see that I've won 30 out of my last 40 games exactly with this setup, and that's 75%. So I guess it's not completely clickbait. Don't kill me for that. And with that out of the way, let me just get right into it. Let's start off with the runes. Let me start off with the smaller runes first. So Alacrity, you'll never change because you need the attack speed for the Q cooldown. Cut down, you can change between Coup de Grace and Last Stand, depending on the matchup. But if you really don't know, cut down is always fine. This rune is still pretty strong after the nerf, so that's what I've been mostly running. And for these over here, you just want to go the attack speed, adaptive force, and scaling HP every game. That never changes. And finally, let's talk about the primary tree now, Resolve. These runes rarely get changed ever, except for this line over here. You can go Bone Plating versus any melee matchup, to put it simply, Second Wind versus any ranged matchup, or anyone that pokes you. And Conditioning is good versus any matchup where you don't really get pressured early game. It's a very easy matchup, and you can just scale with the extra armor and MMR you get later in the game. And now let's talk about the bread and butter of this entire setup. Grasp of the Undying. Oh my. This rune is fucking broken. And I didn't realize how strong this rune was until I rage went it. Like, I wasn't finding success with Hail of Blades and Conqueror. I just kept losing after Fleet got nerfed. So I was like, you know what? Let me just try tank Yasuo with this fucking rune. And it ended up being really strong. And that's all I run now. Anyways, let me talk about this thing. Grasp is incredibly strong during short trades, as you guys might know. And Yasuo is one of the best short traders in the game. But the problem was Yasuo's short trade didn't do that much damage. But if you add Grasp into the mix, the empowered auto, which can't be missed because you're auto attacking them, makes the entire trade do that much more damage. I also have to mention that the healing from Grasp also is a big factor of this rune. And what surprised me most about this rune is that even though it's strong during the short trades, it's very good during long trades as well, kind of like Conqueror and Lethal Tempo. Depending on how long the trade goes, you can proc Grasp 2 to 3 times. You just have to play it smart and kite while it's down and stuff, but that all will come from experience. The more you use this rune, the more you'll get a hang of it. And because the damage of this rune is pretty high, it gives you some solo kill potential. So in the majority of my games, I will be running D-Blade, even in some ranged matchups, but that all depends. So let me just get into the items now. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that I do run this rune into every range matchup as well. You guys might have been wondering if it was good, but yeah, it excels in melee matchups, but it's still fine in range matchups because it's so easy to get on top of the enemy champion with your E on the minions, so it's not a problem. And I also want to mention that I started using this rune page 7 days ago, as you can see here. I wasn't using it here, I wasn't using it here, but I started using it right here 7 days ago. And that was the very, very trough of my LP. I was gonna demote to Masters. I was sick in the head. I didn't know what to do. And then I started using this rune setup 7 days ago, and I just couldn't stop winning. And I instantly shot up to Challenger in, how many days was this? 4 days. I think it was 3. It's bugged on this website. But I shot up from 532 LP to 846 LP. 300 LP in 3 days, 4 days. Whatever it is, because of this rune setup and this build. And that was about it for the runes. Let's get into the builds now. To make it easier on myself, I just made an item set, and I'll just explain all the items from here. So every single game, you're going to want to run Zerx into Bork into Stridebreaker as your 3-item core. And the reason why we do this 3-item utility from the slow is very, very big. So Stridebreaker is another active, so it's basically another ability, and it's very useful for its slow and also the speed up. But, you know, it might be a little awkward to use it at first. So before you hop into a game with this, I want you to hop in Practice Tool and try this out right here. If you normally try to stride while Eing, it'll like, I'll be spamming my stride here and it won't activate until the end, you see? But if you press Q before you do press Stridebreaker, you see here, you can use it before you actually end up at the end of your dash. But yeah, I mean, I want you to go in practice tool and just practice the EQ stride. And a few more things about Stride Breaker. If you didn't know, the more targets you hit, the faster you go. See, look at how fast I am when I hit 4 of them. But if I only hit 1 here, it's not as fast. And if you ever have Stride up, but you can't use it with your EQ, then you can auto Q Stride auto, and that's the fastest way to get out your DPS. And the final thing about Stride I want to talk about is the radius of the actual Stride Breaker active. The circle is in front of the champion. So if you're ever running away from someone and you want to quickly slow them, you can Q Stride and then run away. Just like that. Right, that'll slow them, give you the little movement speed buff, and make you fast. But it takes a little bit of practice because you have to be spamming the Stride Breaker while you're in the Q animation like this. But if you do it incorrectly, it might look something like this. Oh, I did it correctly there. It'll look something like that. I think after this core, you should go a resistance item that also gives AD as your third item. And I think the 2 best options are Death Dance and Maw. Maw if the enemy team has a fed AP champion, and Death Dance if the enemy team has a fed AD champion. But if the enemy team has both a fed AD and AP champion, I think Death Dance is the better option because of its passive Ignore Pain. And the Ignore Pain works, then you can buy Maw of Malmortius, that's fine. But if they have AP damage you want to resist, but they also have a lot of CC, Wit's End can be good. Sometimes, you know, you don't need any MR and you want to survive. So you have a big bounty, or there's like a big game-ending objective that you're going to 100% fight for. Going for a GA is pretty good there too. And in certain situations, as your third item, you can go GA. Say you have like a massive shutdown and you don't really want to lose it, and the enemy team can't really kill you if you have GA, then that's a really good item to go so you don't give up your bounty. And another item that you can build situationally is QSS. It can be good versus suppressions, or say they have like a CC that you need to cleanse like instantly, and Wit's End Tenacity won't help with that, then getting QSS is fine. Plus it gives MR, so that's good. And there are many more items here that I listed. I'm not going to go over all of them, but if you're smart enough and read what the items do, it just becomes clear and obvious when to build it. And at the end of the day, the build does not matter too much. I'm still going no crit Yasuo and finding success. This build is good situationally, but there will definitely be games where going crit Yasuo will be better. But if you don't want to really think about builds and runes all the time on Yasuo, and you just want to run this every single game, that's completely fine. I've been running it every single game for the past week, and I have a 75% win rate. So I hope you guys will try this out in your own games. You can take it from me. It's pretty good. And if you guys have any questions about this build or Yasuo in general, feel free to stop by my Twitch. I'm live almost every day at 2 p.m. Central Time. A link to my Twitch will be in the description. Drop a follow and turn on notifications so you'll know when I'm live next. Grasp of the Undying Yasuo is the best Yasuo rune, apparently. Isn't it sad, bro? Isn't it fucking sad that this is the build that I'm going right now with this rune? Why can I go that build and still... I'm like literally going that shit, and I feel like I'm doing more damage and doing better. I feel like I'm doing more damage and being 10 times more useful because I survive for longer. How cringe is that? Yo, I'm just gonna keep going Grasp, bro. It feels very good. And having Demolish, you can play side and you take towers so fast. Excalibur Prime in Season 14. I'm versing Excalibur Prime. I'm going Grasp every game. I'm never building crit, bro. Fuck this champ. Why the fuck Yasuo with tank items, with bruiser items, do more damage and more useful than Yasuo without it, bro? Like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, shit, all these items don't look too bad right now, bro. Sunder Sky, shit. That kind of seems good on Yas. I've honestly never built this on Yas. Maybe we can try. I think this guy went... What did he go first? Wait, this guy didn't auto me? There you go. I mean, is he gonna press an ability? This guy plays so weird. Grasp of the Undying! Grasp of the Undying! Oh my god, Grasp of the Undying. And I pull the wave all the way back here? I only kill Excalibur Prime is the only person I'm ever killing like that, bro. Why didn't he press flash? Why didn't he press E? What the fuck is 13 billion fucking mastery point? Why am I in this game? FF, bro. I don't even have to use TP here. That's what P-Zang doing Bork Stride. I mean, it feels good. You do a lot of damage. You have a lot of attack speed. It feels really good. Okay. Okay, I just missed my Q like that because I've had cancer. What the fuck is he doing, bro? Why is he like Excalibur Prime needs to be imprisoned. He needs to be imprisoned. He needs to be imprisoned. What the fuck is this guy doing here? Why is Sivir and fucking... Oh.
Laws bind lessons.
Okay. This guy is 1v9 outplay machine. He's fucking Chovy Faker superstar. Holy moly. Oh. Get a dagger here because I'm gonna build it into Stride later anyways. I'm just kind of... Why is this guy pushing the lane? Like, it's a cannon wave! Why are you pushing it? Why are you pushing it? Like, bro, he's so bad. He's so bad. He's so bad. No, I get his ult now. He gets his ass. Goodbye, world. Oh, I didn't dodge that. Oops. I mean, our Sion wasn't pinging missing, so I didn't realize he was coming. It's fine, though. Ooh! Let's go, Lilia! You're gonna kill her, I think! Oh, Lilia, you're so good. Shit! Why is he emoting IRL? Nice, thank you. Why am I in the same game as this guy, bro? I mean, why? 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 I don't understand. I don't understand.
An enemy has been destroyed a turret.
He wasn't gonna get that. Let's go! Boycotting crit Yasuo. It's a real movement. You prefer Grasp over Fleet? Yes. I prefer Grasp over every other rune in the game for Yasuo right now.
lost. Jesus.
Aced. Shut down. Has been slain.
Why is this guy so scared to walk up? What are these guys doing? I don't have enough pings to fucking control this game on my own, bro. Why didn't my fucking Lilia wake her up so fast, bro? If I was on top of him, I could just kill him right there. Q doesn't proc Sunderer? It doesn't? I mean, it should. If it's the first target I hit, if my Q hits one target, it should just proc Sunderer. Nice. Nice. I win the game. Perhaps I needed some MR. This guy has no TP. Nice. This guy's... What the fuck is this, bro? I have 0 crit! I have 0 crit! I have 0 crit! This is the only way I can carry on Yasuo this season, bro. And I swear to God, going Grasp of the Undying and doing this fucking disgusting build is the only way I'm going to carry in this season. I'm losing my mind. Look at me, I'm pulling out my hair. I look like fucking Frankenstein's wife right now. I'm pulling out my...